Good morning to you and welcome to Linda's TV show. Anywhere you are watching or seeing my face. If you like what I'm doing here, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notification. My people, as you are watching this video, kindly like this video, click on that like button, share this video to any platform you belong. This is another work that you are doing. The reason why you need to subscribe and turn on your notification bell is for YouTube to suggest and recommend our videos to you. What do we do here? We react, we inform, we educate, we sanitize the members of the public about what is going on in Nigeria and in Biafra land. I put a disclaimer that Linda's TV show do not and will not in any way promote misleading information, hate speech, violent or instigating war. I have listed what I do here. I seize this opportunity also to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform.
Marginalization, because if you know, I am very much, very concerned about it. I've said it severally that everything going on is well orchestrated, well mapped out by the enemies of Biafrans, Igbo in particular. So, and we cannot say it enough. I think we must continue to emphasize it until it gets to this bunch of criminal impostors who call themselves Biafran political elite, Igbo politicians, be it governors, senators, House of Rep. We must continue to emphasize it because they are complicit in it. And I mean it when I say it.
The worst of the worst.
They are complicit. All of them.
All. No exception.
Yeah. So they must continue to know. We have to continue to talk about it, and for them to, until they get to know that they are our enemy, because they join hand, with the enemy to inflict these pains, this marginalization, this deprivation upon us. So we cannot, and it has nothing to do with our agenda, our goal, Biafra. Because however it is, Biafra will definitely come. We never give up fighting for Biafra, but we also have to continue to emphasize this duplicity by people you said that they are politicians in Biafra land, because it's not accident. It's a well mapped out from the beginning to where we are now. Moving forward is just, if you look keenly, you will see the pattern. Everything is leading towards that. So it's not rocket science. I don't know why people can't figure it out. From when a Fulani governor told Nigerians that they have a program to let in all the Fulanis from the Sahel region, Maruda, to come into the country. And now they are all in. And therefore, they have to find a way to incorporate them into the society. So you can see the pattern from where now they are using, what is his name? Benjamin Kalu.
Yeah.
And others, Ndi Igbo, to introduce this indigenization bill, right?
Yes.
So you can see the pattern. You have to follow the money, because with this indigenization comes the realization of incorporating these people who has been brought into the country, because the Fulani governor said that they want to settle them in Nigeria, that they are Nigerians, no matter where they are coming from, even if they are from Chad or from Gambia or Senegal, that they have to settle them in Nigeria. So with this bill now, they will be able to, these are part of the avenues. There are other avenues too, but at least with this, after about 10 years in a place, they become indigent. And the ones who are harbored in the forest, in the bushes, they become indigens. You know,
Yes.
so, and including the avenue, the terrorism avenue they are using too, these are all part of it. The agenda, the goal is just one, but with different avenues. They are so again, I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand that this whole thing. And what makes it very unfortunate is that they have this our Igbo politicians orchestrating, pushing the agenda with them. The likes of these Soludos and all of them, none is exempted. They are all in it. Because when you talk about seaports in Biafra land, in Igbo land, or international airport, Soludo will tell you that KFGM, no only about Lagos, only about Abuja.
It doesn't matter.
You know, it doesn't matter because they are all in it. And the smart people amongst us, we know these things. We can trace it. We see their pattern. And then on the Kanu, from day one, he told them, this is what he told them, that we have to do this. And
Simple
rather
request. Very simple request.
yeah,
simple request.
Rather, they went and ganged up with the caliphate, with the Naizu system to take Nnamdi Kanu out. That was what they did. And that is why till today, as we speak, they are still in it. They haven't changed. Omahi, Soludo, the one of Imos, all of them, they haven't changed. They are still in it. So we must continue. That's why I'm really, really impressed that you dealt with it. We have to continue to hammer on it so that every year, including deaf and dumb, will continue to know that these people have their knee on our neck. The people you call Igbo politicians, the people you call Abaribe, they sit down there every month, they go and collect money while our people are languishing.
He's the worst.
While our people are
the worst.
While our people are being systematically driven out so that the agenda, the overall agenda will be achieved eventually. You talked about that adage that they are saying that anywhere you go, if you don't find Igbo man, blah, 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 it's crap, bull crap.
Bull crap.
They are just, it's mockery. The way I look at it, it's even mockery. So they come there.
That's exactly the way I see it now. Before I used to think it's a now, that is how I see it. Presently, that's how I see it. It's a mockery.
Yeah, personally, I've always known that it's a mockery. Because what I do is, I look at the core or root cause of situation. Things doesn't happen on a vacuum. Okay? So obviously, the part of the strategy is to make sure that our people run away from home. And when they run away, they come to Yoruba land, they go to the north, they become vulnerable. And it gives them leverage. It gives the Yorubas leverage. It gives the Northerners leverage over them. Because as you run away, you come here, no matter what, it's not your home.
It is
then
not.
That leverage they have now means that they can now dictate to you how you will vote, how you won't vote. You must vote for APC or you must not vote for APC. Otherwise, they come after you. And these things are not theoretical. It's happening. They destroy your shop. They destroy your house. They tell you they will throw you into lagoon. And now they've taken it even a step further that you cannot hold public or any government offices in their land. But you run away from your place because you see the pattern how they get to where they are.
Exactly.
So people need to, because when I look at some of these our people, including those in the should I say alternative media, like the Genje media or the Damages and so many others who are not
relevant issues, they don't talk about it.
Exactly. So for them, either they sold out or they are naive or they are just, I don't know what it is, but something has to be going on here. Because I know that is the core issue in terms of, take for example, if we have functioning international airport, let's say in Enugu or in Asaba, or let's say, mostly like Enugu or Port Harcourt function, the revenue generation in Biafra land The seaport, almost 90 something, or let's just say 80 something percent of the importers and exporters and the Igbo, they are business people, they are importers and exporters. So you see the tax system, how they benefit from this subjugation, the
And
depriving us.
the most painful thing is that Biafra land have more access to the sea than where
Exactly.
they are building those ports.
Exactly.
You can
So
imagine.
so you ask yourself, Lagos already have, I think, two, and that is Yoruba land already have two, and Dangote is trying to build another one also in another Yoruba land, and you ask yourself, so this politician, because I make emphasis on the politician because they claim that they are representing us,
Eh,
but we know that they are not genuine, they are enemies, they are worse than the enemy. Because, for
worse
example,
than the enemies.
if they are barribades of this world and the rest of them members of House of Rep and Senate and whatever, if they come together and say that we will not, this is unacceptable, if they come together and tell the system, the Nigerian system, that we will not accept this, that is either you give us the license, because they took it, and like I said, I think they put it in a exclusive list, so that without the government you cannot even have it, even when you have the means or money to build it, you cannot. So this thing, you can see how deliberate the whole game is. Now, if these people come together and say, no, that we will not accept this, we will not accept it, it's either you give us a functioning seaport in Igbo land and a functioning international airport, that why must our people have to fly down to your place before they will start making their way all the way down to? Why is that? How is that fair? How is that possible? If they take a stand, they just have to take a stand and tell the government that it's either you do it or we will follow our people who are agitating and walk away. It's as simple as that. But they won't do it. They are very based. They won't come together and do that because they don't care. All what they care is every month they go collect their allocation, put in their own pocket and walk away. We must continue to, because it's painful. It is very, very painful that the last time I traveled to the zoo some few years ago, right, we have to either land in Abuja, which is not, or land in Lagos, which is Southwest Yoruba. We have to, anything we import, we pay to them.
That is how it is. That is how it continues to be. We either land in Lagos or Abuja, then you now continue your journey with another flight to your place.
And if you are moving your goods and services from these places, before you get to our place, you will pay through. You go pay tire.
You pay 3 times the
The
amount you spend
customs
to bring that goods
and
to
the police and the military, everything on the road, everything all the way down. So these people truly, they are stifling us. They have their knee on our neck. Why people are not viciously tackling this issue is beyond me. I don't know what to make of it. And year in, year out, they are there collecting their money. They don't do anything. They don't fight for their people. But every other region, they are fighting for their people.
Fighting for their people. Could you imagine in a secular country? You and I, we are here in a secular country. These people began to bring Sharia law, to expand Sharia law to other parts of the country.
Imagine.
Head did not roll. Instead, they were saying, we have to discuss this more. They didn't even show an outrage. In a secular country, they want to expand Sharia law so that other states will be practicing it. They brought it in the House of Assembly to discuss.
Unbelievable.
I think you heard about it.
Yeah, everybody knows it. On the
simply demand of an international airport. Simple. Yeah, that's your right.
Because trust me, these two major corporation, if you will solve lots of problems confronting our people. Why they are running away? Why the business young men and women? Because it's a no-brainer. People want to live nearer to a place where they can access, have access to goods and services. It's natural. That is just common sense.
That is common sense.
Where you have access to goods and services. That's what is moving the people, but people are pretending as if they don't know. And tomorrow, somebody kwapu 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 every time na Lagos, kwapu kwapu kwapu. Elocha hitipo bonde ndi Yoruba. And this guy, and they were there when this northern guy came out a week ago, Galadima, to tell you how they fight for their own people. That they had to bring in Buhari to make sure that Yoruba didn't succeed in taking Ilore back from them.
I'm looking for that video. Please, it might take 1 month before he clear it. After clearing that, for him to get that goods from Lagos to Onitsha, it will be an extra. He will have to pay double. And when the goods have come there again, it will be now the price of everything will now go up. The same thing if he produces cars now to shift to other countries. It will take him extra effort. He has to spend extra for him to take those goods to Lagos, for him to export it to other African countries. Even the railway is not in your land. Look at the railway. They are improving their railways. Railway that you can use to carry hardwares and carry. Instead of building railway to Biafra land, where people are doing business, they went and built the railway to Niger and say it is for economic purpose. I ask, what economic purpose do Niger, what economic interest do Nigeria get from Niger? The only thing that Niger export to Nigeria is terrorism, nothing else. And that idiot Amechi was able to come out and say, because of economic purpose that Niger are making a protection, they want them to be using our seaport and airport to export. You can imagine. What is Niger exporting from Nigeria? What is Nigeria importing from Niger? What? Is it the same cow that is killing everybody? The same cow and terrorist that is killing everybody, taking lands. Instead of looking a way to cut it off, you gave them a railway to export more terrorism into Nigeria. But the people who are business oriented in the southeast, the railway did not cross their side. In order to receive, after some time, they came and said that the railway, the next one is going to pass the southeast. And when they passed the bill, when they read the budget, there was no budget to do anything of such in Biafra land. No budget for that. And this thing they tell you they're going to do in the Saturday, now the next phase is going to affect the next phase. That next phase will be to eternity. Just like you saw the second Niger bridge. The second Niger bridge, know how many years they talk about it? How many years before finally they claim they have done it, which I don't believe. Before they did the charade, they did and call it that they completed it. Now you can imagine this railway, they are telling you that in the next phase they are going to it will affect Southeast. Do you know how many decades it's going to take? The earlier we begin to take out all these people that call themselves politicians. In fact, these people, they are the number one enemies we have.
Yeah, for sure.
They are the number one enemies. Because they are the one that is making sure that our voice is not heard. And even when the United Nations want to weigh in, when other countries want to weigh in, they will be the ones they will go and approach and interview them. There was in one program Nnamdi held. Nnamdi said many times that they send delegates. The delegates have been sent to Anambra State and Enugu State. And most times they go to meet those politicians, they go to meet those traditional rulers. What do they tell them? What report are they getting from those traditional rulers? They will tell them all is well. Oh, our people are managing. It is not that bad as you think. They'll be giving them the impression that we that are talking online, we don't know we are talking rubbish. It is sad. It is a really sad situation.
Yeah, Massachusetts. So I was talking to a guy. I said, look, we can agree to disagree. In as much as we know what transpired, between the Southwest and the North, that conspiracy, that gang up, that hatred and envy is very manifest. So everybody can see it. the way everything played out. So, but at the same time, that bill that Benjamin Kalu is introducing, the Southwest, the Yorubas are against it very strongly, and I applaud them for that. I really do applaud them for that.
An evil bill. It's an evil bill. Evil.
Yeah, it is an evil bill, because that is also to show you truly that truly these guys who are marauding, calling themselves Igbo politicians, were handpicked by the caliphate. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. That is why they are doing their dirty jobs too. So, but the Southwest they know very well that this bill is aimed at completing the job that the Fulanis has more or less.
The Fulanization and Islamization of Nigeria.
They know that they should I say halfway. Maybe they've gone halfway in Yoruba land in particular. They've gone halfway, at least a quarter, right? Because they've collected some territory from them, and they have also infiltrated so much with that ideology in Yoruba land, way more than any other place. So the Yorubas are aware, they are very that cognizance of the fact that if this bill passes, it's over. It is over. They know that. That's why they are strongly against it, but the Igbo politicians are supporting it, because Igbo politicians were put there by the Fulani for days like this. So I told the guy, I said, look, that on this very one, they have my support. The Yoruba have my support, because it's like look, let me not use that word. But anyway, so obviously our greatest impediment, as a people, is these guys that they've been put there to guide our affairs as Biafran. That is our serious problem. That is a serious problem. I can't, not even one. That is me now. Not even one among them that I'm able to pick that and say, yeah, that he can stand up and do. Not even one.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you.
Because initially, some years back, I used to think that Abaribe could put everything on the line from the Igbo. But as time goes on, I begin to observe his steps and everything. Then I came to the realization that no. None of them, not even.
After he fell for governorship, he showed his true color.
Yeah, exactly. So these guys, Chineke mere Ebere, my dear brother, because they've done so much, they've caused so much havoc on our people. These politicians, so much havoc, and but that is the more reason why we have to continue to push. No matter how hard it is, we have to continue to push, because we are facing a serious existential threat. Let nobody deceive you about this, So we just have to continue to push. In any way, each and every one of us, we have to continue to do whatever we can. We have to continue, even though we disagree, even though we fight amongst ourselves. But we must come to that realization that without Biafra, it's over for everyone. It's just a matter of time, and all will be gone. All the history, all the tradition, the way of life is on the line. They are all on the line. The caliphate means business, and they are very determined, very united. All of them, you feel. So I don't make exception when it comes, because their goal is very, very. So that is the situation. But like I said, we have to continue to hammer on these important things, and we have to face this issue, this battle, in every way possible, every angle. We have to, because yeah. But I don't know. How do you go, my dear brother? How do you go?
It's really, really bad. My sister Ijoma, you're welcome. Let's hear from you, our beloved sister Ijoma. Go ahead and take the mic.
Good morning, Biafrans. Greetings according to your time. Mazi Chuks, thank you so much for being there again for your people, for yourself, for your family, for your own generation. I pulled over to, if you watch, you may be hearing noise. I pulled over to contribute.
Yeah.
So based on the last speaker, we all know this, and it's high time now. Anybody talking about Biafra in the media, please let us change the narrative of how we speak about the marginalization from Nigeria. Let us say that Nigerian government, terrorist government, is using the Biafran politicians to pass their evil on Biafrans, so that when this international body will come, they will not go to Biafran politicians. They will not go to Igbo politicians. They will not go to Delta's politicians or Akwiba. They know we have to be calling it out, so that these people,
my sister, that's a very good
yeah,
point.
we have to be calling it. We will not just be saying Nigeria, because if we say Nigeria, we are all Nigerians. We have to make them know Nigeria terrorist government is using the Biafran politicians they put there to kill Biafrans. That is what it's supposed to be. These people are not idiots. When they come, they will know. We have already told them the statement. They are never going to look for them. They will look for people in the street to ask questions. They will look for commoners to ask questions, because they are the people. They are the people. And bear in mind that these people, when they come out of guilty conscience. They are not really coming to do the work, because if you are really coming to do the work, you hear from the politicians, which are very few, even in your own country. It's not the politicians that make the policy. It's not the politicians that feel the heat. It is the citizens. So you cannot go straight to governor house and you say you went there, you have gone to Nigeria, you have gone to Igbo land, you have gone to Biafra to ask questions and you have an answer. That is absolute nonsense. They know what they are doing, but let us help them not to see the loophole to continue the evil all of them are doing. Let us say the Nigerian terrorist government is using the Biafrans politicians they put there to destroy Biafrans. This is how we have to start saying it. To destroy Biafrans. We will not be saying Nigeria, because we are all included. They will go, they say, you say Nigeria. Nigeria terrorist government is using the Biafran politicians they put there to destroy the lives and the livelihood and the lives of Biafrans. That is number one. Another one is, like you started before your intro, the segregations. Wherever we are told that place is not our own. Yet the same people don't want us to live. They don't want us to be on our own. Who will have a land like Biafra, for goodness sake, and want to run away? When they go to our people, they say that our villages has beautiful house, but nobody is there, because we want to come home. Because that is why our heart, our soul is. Our spirit is buried there. No matter how far we are home. But because of the wickedness of the wicked that all of you in the world, including the terrorist Nigeria, has planned to destroy us, to take over our God-given Garden of Eden. No matter how you people hide the history, we know who we are. We know where we are. We know what we have. We don't need anybody like the stupid Elias to come and tell us who we are. That is so silly of him to do that. Elias, that is from Greece, the poorest of the poor. They have even vanished. Their name has already vanished from Europe. Even they struggle to stay inside the European continent. Ran to America, get nationalization like they want to do with the Fulani. He is online with Fulani now. He became American, coming to teach a whole Biafran, who I am. Who gave him the guts to do that? So, my dear people, this is where our problem is. Until we continue, we go further to tackle these people that are our problem. The politicians make it very difficult to them. We are not heading anywhere. We have to make it difficult to them, because the institution of Nigeria that is still present in our country is because they are aiding it. They are the masterminders. So when we destroy them, we destroy their institutions, we are free. That is just the only way to go. There is nowhere you get independence without this. These people are always everywhere in the world. We are not peculiar to this. But when you bring them down, you bring their presence down, then you are free, because they are the shackles. They are the chain that is holding us. They are the real chain. You understand? Now, my people, I always ask, don't our people at home ask themselves, where is it that it's our people mostly outside that is hammering on this, when they say that outside is heaven? It's because there is no heaven here. The heaven you see is where you are. Yes. You are, even with the suffering you are suffering, I tell you, you are far better than us outside at times. The only thing is that the security killing you without, if that is not there, I tell you the truth. I tell you, what we see outside, we don't say all. Leave anybody deceiving you to come. In some countries, you study what they are studying, they find it difficult to give place to you to stay where you're supposed to stay.
Yes.
Like where I am, I'm a secretary.
They will always
They
make
find
you
this.
understand you are a foreigner. It doesn't matter the documents you have.
Yes,
Always
yes.
understand.
They start analyzing you from your hair. If you want, you be yourself. You are already in number one problem of identity, which I don't care. I let them know who I am. You like it or you don't like it, I am proudly who I am, and I'm better than you. If you come, let us say it. You understand? So this, our people, and I congratulate our people outside. We are standing. Our people outside are doing well when it comes to identity. They are trying. Leave the saboteurs that doesn't know what brought them. But when they leave their sabo at our part, they also stand for who they are when they want. That is the truth. So now imagine you are somewhere else. I tell you the other day that every paper they give you has a history inside it. Like Donald Trump is now saying, America for Americans. Of course, it's correct. Remember, they are the ones, the politicians of this world. I don't know if people, we have to start seeing far. You know, before, when I was, that was 2001, 1999, 1998, in like a Delta area, our Biafran land, the riverine areas, the so-called oil area, because we are oil. I'm coming from real oil community. My father's backyard, if you excavate it, where you will see oil, you will see whatever. But our people were deceived. Now we know the truth. So when we are there, they will tell you that, I have forgotten what I want to say about that. So if you are being segregated in the same color in Africa where you are, what does that tell you? You have no home. Donald Trump is saying this because in future, in that time in Warri, they will tell you, you will be hearing community boys, community boys, community boys. Look, let me tell you, the world is community now. Take it or leave it. They have finally gone out of global village. They are now community. That is what we are seeing. In fact, it's because people don't understand what is coming, especially Africans. That's why I'm very, very angry about our black African people, if they want to call themselves black. I call it colored African peoples. We are very, very naive in politics. Very, very naive. These things that is coming is going to hit everybody because they have. The only thing that we are still where we are today, no matter how it is, no matter how we look at it, is because Donald Trump is the president of America. If that man is not there this year, as we see it, worse than what we are seeing would have been happening.
Definitely.
The people that are short-sighted, they want to go and reap, to go and stay where another person has made well. And even when they are there, they will become this thing to scatter, to destroy, because they don't know what it takes to build. When it comes to make noise, they will be number one to make noise. Donald Trump said this, but this man is doing it. If you have sense, it's for you to think about yourself and get yourself back.
Put yourself first. Put your country first.
It is just unfortunate that the African president will go to his president. They will be peeping on their pants. I just feel like going there, having the opportunity. Many Africans, if you have the opportunity, that's why I say corruption cannot give you anything good. Anybody, by the means by which you are where you are, is what you will function as. There is no two ways about it. There is no repentance about it. Even when you want to repent, you will remember that you have a cockroach in your cupboard. And to cover yourself, the cockroach continue to grow more cockroaches. You understand? So that is what is happening. We have to stand up against these people. We have to stand up for our rights. We must not stop there is nowhere doing good is sweet. Right from the time of John the Baptist. When you do good, you know what it takes. But what happens is that good is the only thing that stands the test of time. And it is the only thing that finally will put smile to humanity face. And we must start. I was watching something online yesterday. These Western politicians gathered together, Europe in particular, talking about Palestine, this and that, how children are dying. Then I asked them, children are dying in Palestine, but only what is happening in Nigeria alone. I don't want to talk what you people are doing in the whole Africa. The people dying in the whole Africa is more than people dying in the whole world. But none of you are saying that. Now children. These children that are born in Nigeria, in Biafra land, They are setting fire. Why can't you say it? Every time you come with politics of Palestinian Israel. But then I tell the African people that you people have you don't know what your problem is. Staying here to discuss this is a shame unto you because you have your problem. This is a platform where you will tell them that they are your problem. And they are the problem they are discussing. Because they are the problem they are discussing. The terrorists will use water, light since I was born to do politics. Europeans use Palestinians and the Israelites to do politics. And they are the ones that put the fire.
Exactly.
Go to common Palestinian, ask that person is not seeing what they are seeing. They are the people causing this problem. And they are the people championing, do this, do that. But where the real problem is, where they say the Europe is selling army to, is buying arms from Israel, they should stop. I ask them, I say, the arms that are in Africa, the terrorist arms shared everywhere, destroying lives, who gave it to them?
Have you stopped that?
Who gave it to them? Hypocrites. Who gave it to them? In fact, there was one platform I entered live with them. You know what they tell me? They said, you are not supposed to be here. They cut me off. I'm telling you the truth. They cut me off. They say, you are not supposed to be here because I was there countering everything they are saying to their face. They wrote me, you are not supposed to be here. They cut me off.
Of course.
So my people, we have to wake up. We have to know who we are. We have to stand for who we are. You know, in fact, I told you that I'm a secretary. To get that job, even at last, you know, they managed because I know what I'm doing and I speak English, and where I'm staying, there is no English. So when they give you what you want, is out of, they can't help it again. They don't see their own people to do that. They don't want us to be in the front of their, if everything has been orchestrated against us, both their adverts, if you watch the adverts everywhere, even our television, many things we are going to arrange when we get this Biafra. You see only yellow people. You see, it's only like we don't have fair people. Now, the people, everybody will think this is the best way to go. This is the best way to be acceptable. All those things are mapped out to make you forget who you are. Do you know they go to lab to try to make their skin to be like us? My friends that are Europeans, they will ask me, don't you put, if it's not even 2 weeks, the last one asked me, Seth, don't you put sun cream when you guys say sun cream for what? He say, are you not affected by the sun? I said, no. I started dancing to at her face. I said, for what? But I know what he was saying, because when we go to swimming pool, you see how after 30 minutes on the sun that is not even very hot, you see how they will be running out. So the first day I saw this thing, I was like, and it was my daughter's friend. I was like, God, what is going on? What happened to you? What happened to you? He said, son, my daughter also was scared. What happened? What happened? He said, son, give me the sun cream. See the body red immediately. We started pouring, everybody put hand. We are putting sun cream everywhere to save the life. After some time, he said on the shade and say he's going back. Everybody said, don't go back. I said, no, it's like that. God of mercy, is that why they're asking me if I'm putting sun cream to walk in the sun? God, I was scared. They have made everything they could to get this skin that you are bleaching, you Biafrans, you Africans, this brown skin, this black skin, this skin that they named. One thing you have to know, if you have your head intact as a human being, the little I know as an adult is that when somebody is always talking negative about you on a particular thing about you, know that that person is jealous about that thing.
That's right.
Don't go and die about him. That person is jealous about that thing. Then he wants to talk you down for you to not to appreciate that you have that, and for him or her not to see why you are better than them in that area. That is exactly what is happening with our color and our hair. They wish to have it. We are the original people. We must start knowing who we are. You see in Europe, some of them will have children. They are bleaching their children. My goodness, they are bleaching their children. Children. They are bleaching children to look like Oyibo children. I shook my head. When somebody do that, what do you think? The only thing, no matter the Oyibo come, no matter the category for, is the best person to stay around. And when they are hit, they come back to cry. And I tell them, don't you know that human beings are the same everywhere? You have the good and you have the bad. But you follow what you want to follow. You get what you want to get. Get away from me. You understand? So we must stand to do what we have to do. And what we have to do is what we are doing. And it's not everybody that will do it, but please, as Biafrans, no matter the platform you are, no matter who you support, know that your identity and your existence is at stake. The identity of your children, the existence of your children, your future is at stake. Fight for that. Don't fight me. I'm not fighting you. Don't fight Dr. Ngozi. She is not fighting you. Do your bit from your own corner, from the east. I do my bit from the west. The other one do their bit from the north. And another one come from the south. We will meet in the center. Biafra is there. We enjoy and we leave something for our children. When we started this fight, when I entered Biafra, this, and I always tell my husband, I said, this fight that my father did not finish, my generation will finish it. And we are finishing it.
Definitely.
We are finishing it. Are you part of the people that will finish it? What is your contribution to finish it? Are you there to cause trouble, or are you there to bring solutions? The question is for all of us to answer. Thank you, Mazichus, for bringing this wonderful topic. We will not stop talking. We will not stop working. We will not stop contributing. We will not stop. As I'm telling you now, where I am, you know what I'm doing? I'm testing our independent flyers. That's what I came out this morning to do. I translated it to the language where I am. Then I paste the government own. Then I paste the one I translated in their own black and white under it. That's what I'm doing this morning, to tell you the truth. With very wholesome, but I'm happy. I'm happy to do it.
Some people think recognition is you fold your hand, the government will go and do everything.
No.
We have a role to play. We have a role to play.
No, that each and every one of us. Yes. Police is working in the West. Police are not spirits. Police are human beings. It's because people around will see something, they will inform police. That is how life works. You do your bit, I do my bit. Police will help you, you help police. That is exactly, if you want peace, you must bring your own. You want good country, you must. But when you are in another person's country and you forget what chased you away from your golden land, that is when you have to go and examine your head. And remember, when you forget yourself, your children already has forgotten themselves, because you cannot give what you don't have. You can only give what you have. And the children are so observant that they are watching you. All of us talking about Biafra, our children are longing to see this land we are hammering on.
Yes.
They are. One of my friends called me yesterday from London. He said that his son is asking them, why are they not traveling to Biafra land? That all their classmates, this one has gone to Palestine, this one has gone there, this one. He said, Ijoma, what type of life have we come? I said, that's why we are doing what we are doing. The father now promised, okay, we are going to go to Spain. But this child is not looking for Spain, it's not looking for Europe, it's looking to see where he came from.
That's right.
So that is why we are doing what we are doing. I saw an Igbo celebration of London last week or last 2 weeks, where one woman, 96 good years, she wants to go home. She said she came to London 22 years ago. That was the age of my first daughter.
Wow.
And I shook my head. And she wants to go home. She's so hungry. She's healthy, but she wants to go home. Of course. But now, all her children are outside. So going home to see you, and you go home, your children will be coming home. They are not sure of getting to you. They got to you. They are not sure of staying in peace. They stay in peace. When they are going, you are praying your chaplets for them to exit Nigeria. Not even the flight, for them to exit the road alive.
The road is the problem.
What type of life is that?
Land in Lagos or Abuja, but for you to get to your home.
What type of life is that? What type of life is that? I remember 2021, I wanted to go home. My mother said, we love to see you with this, but oof, don't come. Don't come now. I said, what? He said, don't come now.
You see?
My children want to go. We want to go. My nephews and nieces, they say, don't buy presents for us again. We just want to see you people and hug you. Don't buy anything. We don't want presents anymore. I cried. But which road are you going to pass? Many has gone, hoping that fate will take them through. Some didn't come back. Nobody know who this thing will happen. That is the worst of it.
That is it.
Nobody know who it will fall on. And some people are pretending about it. That all is well. God forbid an adult that will tell lies to children. Our problem is the terrorist Nigeria government with the Biafran politicians that they are using to suppress our voice and our peace. Thank you, my people.
Thank you so much, my beloved sister. You have just nailed it. I appreciate you for that message. It is very, 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 very clear. You have just simplified it to the extent to how, no matter how dumb the person is, you will understand it. You have opened it very, very clear. The politics of the world, when you talk about their politics, they don't include all. It is to your tent, O Israel. Everybody is trying to gather their own. You'll be busy attacking Donald Trump and what he's saying. He said America first. Put yourself first. Put your own self first. Biafra first. It is Biafra first. Put Biafra first. And do everything to protect it. You see what they are doing? With everything that is happening in Africa, they don't talk about it. They focus on the area where they have their interests, in Israel and Palestine. That is where the West have interest. They tell about the children that are dying in Palestine. Do you know what is happening to Congo people? Democratic Republic of Congo. How many people are talking about Congo? The loss of life. The way their economy have been bastardized. Nothing is working in that area. The way the people are no longer, they are not in charge of themselves. What is happening in Nigeria cannot happen in any Western country without an outrage. It cannot happen in any country in the West without an international outrage. A country where every day at least 50 lives will be gone. Every blessed day. Every blessed day. It goes to the extent that the government begin to hide the informations. Their media cannot report what is happening. The only place you can get the report of the situation of Nigeria today is on social media. From individuals. Individuals will cover it and they will put it online. That is how we get information. That is why you see some of their media, conventional media in Nigeria, when they report, you see them, they bring a report from Facebook. They bring a report from Twitter. But these are media houses that are on the ground, that are supposed to have their reporters. They have their media houses that are on the ground. They have their reporters. They're supposed to be face to face with the event, where the event is happening, and they report it. But they will not. When they report, they will report what they saw in Facebook. They report what they saw in TikTok. They will bring you what they saw on Twitter, on X. Simply because that is how the government have programmed them. A terrorist government that the whole world have seen. When we call Nigerian government a terrorist, it is not hidden. It is not something that is hidden. It is not a secret. It is a fact. It is not propaganda. It is not blackmail. It is a truth that is all it needs is for you to calm down and follow up what is happening in Nigeria. I am not just saying it. This is somebody, a senior security officer in Nigeria has come to confess before the whole world. Every one of us had the confession of Commodore Olowumi. Commodore Olowumi said it in black and white about the terrorism in Nigeria. People that are responsible. That the Nigerian government are very much aware. They have first-hand information of every atrocity that's happening, both in Boko Haram and it. They can stop it if they want to stop it. They can do it, but they don't want to do it because they have a different agenda. They have a different agenda. And that Commodore Olowumi that we see on their conventional media made it clear that if you think that these people will stop, they will never stop. And he concluded that the only alternative is separation. I will play the video here before we finish the program. I will play that video of Commodore Olowumi. What he said. That the only solution is separation. Separation. That is the only thing. He said even if it takes them 1,000 years, they are going to Fulanize and Islamize Nigeria. The insecurity will never stop. The only simple and legitimate solution is separation. But my worry is that some of us leave what matters and we are talking about things that don't matter. You come and lie, it is your brother and your sister that you want to analyze. It is your brothers and sisters you want to attack. You want to come exercise your muscle in your brother and your sister, and you leave the major problem that you're facing. It is a shame. It is a shame. Our beloved sister, that is Oluchi Mwagod. Oluchi Mwagod, let's hear from you. Unmute yourself and let's hear from you.
Okay, Mazi Trick Survivor, well done.
You're welcome, my brother.
When I know they say this Oluchi Mwagod na big daddy.
I don't know. Oluchi Mwagod, when I see it, I don't say that big daddy.
Yes, now my name they make and be like say because now my name so I dey add something so that you know, may you no be like saying a woman because but na my name, sha.
Okay, yeah. You know, Oluchi
Okay.
is mostly known as a woman. So when we see Oluchi.
Yes, I know, yeah. Okay. Mazuchu, thank you so much for the analysis and that sister who just spoke, you know.
Thank you,
We
man.
have been in how many years now, Chooks. You see, I have come to realize in this freedom. Why did you think, Mazuchu, that the senators, the House of Reps, the local government chairman, the councillors in the north, why do you think they cannot open their mouth to say anything? Why? Massachusetts, you see, our place, I don't know who we are, but we are taking things for granted, Massachusetts, because imagine if the governor of Zamfara State, the first time he made comment openly that the National Security Defense Secretary is a terrorist. Now, they just go collect him younger brother now. They just go and pick him up. The terrorist went and pick his younger brother up immediately.
Exactly.
I don't know if they have left him. I don't know if they have buried him now. But you see, if our people, let me tell you, sometimes when I listen to everybody, whether I listen to our DPN, whether I listen to PN, whether I listen, even when Ohamadike was here, Chooks, you see these people called politicians in Biafra land, Chooks. These people, if they are not, these people are not dealt with. If these people did not, these people have orchestrated the plan to make all of us run away for them. That is not having a free time. Even that's why sometimes I get angry with all this SH0CK. One he constant hand single-handedly almost have picked the opens of them up in a government house. He constant single-handedly. Who did he tell? Who did he talk to? Single-handed, the thing she shock everybody. Obruchana hope eburu life. Hope you are not happen obi. That was why that's why he vowed. He vowed. He said for this man
to negotiate with them now because he have privately.
Yes. Yeah, because us no, I can't work with you. You are a killer of our people. I can't. He said to see goes up.
We lost a man.
The DOS plan Chinasa Nworu was even fighting. Why did you take such operation without his consent? Benjamin Madubugu was angry.
Just
my dear brother, you see, these people have orchestrated plan to chase all of us away from the land. Because they went into agreement with Fulani. They want to kill everybody, every youth. That's why sometimes when I look of this our commanders who are doing this and doing that, he pain me every day. Those they're supposed to be fighting. You see what in that boy take X-Man, that service. Not be say all of us now we know all this long time. We know say now this thing will end the game. When you cannot come back home again. Let him go to Borno State. Let him try it.
Yes.
Let all these senators in the north, let them go home and sleep overnight. Let them not then try it. All of them. They cannot try it because they lived in Abuja. They can't try it. That's why I see them in the Senate. They can never open their mouth and mention. If any of them say on his mouth before he complete terrorist, let that person try it. That person will either he will not come back again or they go and take all his members of his family. That is why these people, that's why they succumb to this terrorism. Some of them, he's paining them. So some of them are overwhelmed because they cannot talk anymore.
Yes.
What of Governor Masari in Katsina State? He did everything. He did everything. He followed them, enter bush. He went to the bush. He bring them. He paid them billions. They still say you are talking nonsense. They still collect people. Masari beg and beg and beg. The man get tired. My brother, all these governors, when they finish their tenure, all of them are in Abuja. Let any of them, if you have talked anything, if you mention Tuji name, mention Bezo Tuji name, you can never come back home again. That's why when I look at this, our people, that they say they are fighting for freedom. They are there. The Tongos are present. The same Tongos are present who have told all of them that this thing, if not that what happened to PM, say she's happy with CON that she is. She can say she cannot wait for PM to come and that she's want to stay where she was. But necessity make her to be handling this DPM, COS, and for those fools, even my children here can Google and know what. If you want to see Tinubu, go and try it. If Biafra will say you will not see Tinubu, if you like become a minister, if you like be a senator, you can never see him.
No matter the minister you are, whoever you are.
That the last office to get to Tinubu is the COS. Biafra. Try it now.
Even a foreign country, if you come from other countries, a foreign president.
Yes, of course, foreigners. Try it. Go and jump his office. Go try it. I don't know how the Ndibo wrote the best. Sometimes it baffles me. Fulanis have decentralized their military. That was why they are in every bush, every locality, every village. Go and check the history of conquest. In Afghanistan, let me give you history now. What the terrorists do, they will first take over the villages. They will take them over, pay them money, open, give them loans to trade. When they don't take over the village, it takes only 2 hours to take over the city. That is why when Ahmadike said, what are you doing in our bushes? Leave our bushes. Come and rent her the way we do.
Yes.
Someone also have said that to them. You come to the town and rent a house. You don't have no business in the bush. But because that is the system, when they enter the bush, they begin to intimidate the villagers, like what they have done in Benue. They keep attacking you until you run away. Look, I was watching video of both a Kototo, both a Ham. Everywhere is deserted. That is the system. I don't know. Let me tell you, I don't know the strength right now. Even this woman in France, I want to urge our DPM, if they need to get a lawyer in Paris to let this man come explain to the whole world. This man needs to be taken to court. This is becoming like a joke. This is becoming like a joke. That can whole push of them man kill the whole people and still come back to Imo State. That can Soludo destroy Anambra and went to America and said 99.9% criminals are our people, and the Soludo will still do this and still enter Anambra State. Why does it happen? Go and do it in Venezuela.
America can Soludo no.
Yes, now he traveled now.
I saw the video.
He traveled.
Jesus, I saw the video, but I did not know that he was in America when he made it.
That's why he went and told the whole world this garbage, and he will free that nonsense and still come back to Anambra State. Now, you see this go. If you see this trouble, both Mohammadike, whether Mohammadike is here or is not here, whether someone is here is not here. One day I have said this, even when Mohammadike is here, I remember one or two occasions. On personal conversation, I told him this is the end point of this madness. Let me tell you, look at Wifru. Wifru will do everything, they will kill and kill. Wifru will still become governor. One day, where does this kind of thing happen? Try it in Castina. Try it in Jigawa.
Hello, my wonderful people. As we have finished watching this interesting video, please, I want to see your comment, your contribution, your opinion in the comment section. Like I said earlier, let us do it constructively. Tell me what you think about this video that you have just watched, and also about the platform. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please remember to subscribe, put on your notification bell, share this video, and remain blessed.